Hey everyone! First up, thank you for helping me out financially via the itch.io campaign. With around $150, we sadly didn't reach the goal, but what you've given will help me regardless. Considering that I'll have less time now to work on the game, as I still need to stabilize my financial income, I've been thinking about how to keep you up to date on the game. I want to avoid a situation where you don't hear from me for many weeks, which has happened in the past. I decided to try making shorter devlogs about A Home in Darkness. By doing so, I hope to give you updates on the progress more regularly, even in times where progress is slow. In the past, I've waited until I could show off a new feature or level. But due to all the restructuring, this approach resulted in very few videos for a long time. So future devlogs will show much more in-progress stuff that still needs polishing, bug fixing, or plain improvements. So let's talk about what I did the last weeks. For one, I finished implementing ranged combat. Not just for the player character, but also for humanoid AI characters. This is part of the higher level goal to make combat in the game really interesting and fun to play. Another part of that goal is fitting level design for combat. When I still had the one house game concept, I already noticed how limited and janky the combat feels just because of the level design. The AI had trouble following the player, while at the same time the player had trouble getting past enemies to avoid combat. With the new approach to the overall game, I'll have much more space in the levels to deal with enemies, even allowing for multiple enemies in the same encounter. A big part of the game will be the town itself, which I've started greyboxing. I'm using it right now to implement and test all combat features. Of course, in the finished game, there will likely also be some narrow spaces with combat encounters, but these will be deliberately designed to properly deal with the lack of space. Aside from these things, I was also able to fix some bugs and improve the animation system and added more combat features. Melee weapons now have a proper alternative attack. This is not only a different type of animation, but also does another form of damage. For physical damage, I now have blunt, slash, and thrust attack damage, as well as defense. So it does make a difference whether you slash or stab with a knife. I'd like to use this as a basis for allowing different builds of your character, heavy hitting tanks versus fast attacking glass cannons and so forth. So yeah, that's what I did these last 2 weeks. Thank you for watching and I'll give you another update soon. Until next time, bye bye.